All right, moving to Pakistan, where there is no end to postponement and uncertainty over a session Pakistan's National Assembly to take up the Constitution Amendment Bill. The session that was to be held on Sunday morning, that is today morning, has now been pushed back to 3 p.m. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif chaired a meeting of the Union Cabinet into the wee hours on Sunday. Defense Minister Khwaja Asif has said that the federal cabinet has granted in principle approval for the 26th constitutional amendment. The minister said all aspects of the draft approved by the committee were presented for consideration in the cabinet meeting. Concerns of coalition parties were also taken into account during the discussions. Over the days, however, it has boiled down to a numbers game in the parliament, digging up an old flashpoint between the Shehbaz Sharif government and the opposition party led by Imran Khan. Maulana Fazlur Rahman, who met Imran Khan in jail, says that message from the PTI chief was positive. Rahman held a joint press meet with the PPP chairman Bilawal Bhutto after a series of meetings on Saturday. He said the PTI has asked for more time and that his party would wait for their answer. Pakistan Muslim League, Nawaz, Pakistan's People's Party and Jamiat Ulema-e-Islam Fazl have agreed on judicial reforms through the proposed constitutional amendments. But the Maulana Fazlur Rahman-led party, JUIF, is still not in favor of some other points. Now, these are some of the proposed amendments. An increase in retirement age for Supreme Court judges to 68 from the present 65. Also proposed is a 3-year term for the Chief Justice of Pakistan, a parallel federal constitutional court alongside the Supreme Court, and the authority to appoint the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court and the Chief Justice of the Constitutional Court to be transferred to the Prime Minister based on recommendations from an 8-member National Assembly committee. However, getting the amendment through Parliament is appearing to be a real challenge. According to Pakistan's law, constitutional amendments require a 2/3 majority in both houses of the Parliament. The lower house, called the National Assembly, has 336 seats, while the Senate, called the upper house, has 96. The government needs at least 224 votes in the National Assembly and 64 in the Senate to push its package, which is appearing easier said than done. The Pakistan National Assembly has a strength of 336 members, which means a 2/3 majority mark is at 224. The government coalition has a strength of 212, falling 12 short of a 2/3 majority. And for more on this, our Pakistan Bureau Chief Anis Malik sent us this report from Islamabad. Listen.
Well, high drama at the Pakistani Parliament. It's way past midnight. It's about 2 a.m. and the cabinet meeting went on. The matter has been deferred with regards to the constitutional amendment. The PTI has sought time, and all that happened over midnight or around midnight. A federal cabinet meeting was summoned. The Prime Minister came. The gates were opened. The ministers flooded. But all that went in vain. It is now a matter of much more wait up until to the point that as to what draft will be agreed upon. The ally of the government, Bilawal Bhutto Zardari, says that things are through. They are hopeful it will be settled tomorrow. The insistence on their part of the government is that they would want to have a consensus built with regards to the 26th amendment into the Pakistani constitution. Now, it is also pertinent to mention that both Bilawal Bhutto Zardari and Azam Nazir Tarar, the law minister, they briefed the federal cabinet with regards to the draft and their discussions, and the government on its part seems very hopeful, courtesy the efforts of Bilawal Bhutto Zardari, that they will be able to manage a thorough consensus with regards to this very amendment. Anas Malik, Islamabad, Pakistan, for WION World is One.